Howdy, I'm Bob Terry, and welcome to another free Western brought to you here on the internet by Wild West Toys. You can shop with Wild West Toys online at www.toyguntown.com. Get ready for a fantastic Western starring Russell Hayden and Jackie Coogan, and it's called Cowboy G-Men. Y'all are going to enjoy this, I'm pretty sure. And we'll see you right after the show.
Cowboy G-Men, hard-riding, fast-shooting government secret service men of the Old West, working undercover on dangerous special assignments, courageous, resourceful fighters for law and order. The Cowboy G-Men in Gypsy Traders, starring Russell Hayden as Pat Gallagher and Jackie Coogan as Tony Crockett.
In the fall of 1888, a band of gypsies made camp in the northern hills of the great Montana Territory. As a rule, gypsies don't remain long in one spot, but this band had been in this location for more than a year. And here was the reason: copper, material for their craftsmanship. And there were other minerals. The band had staked out claims all over the region. Most people in the area thought this was all right. But in the town of Bender, close to the mineral strike, there were those who felt the claims should be taken away from the gypsies. So an action at law had been brought against the gypsy band, with federal judge William Garrison presiding. And on the morning of November 7th, 1889, the judge was prepared to render his decision.
Mr. Boyd. Be right there, Your Honor. You've got nothing to worry about. You or your people. Everything's going to be fine.
I'm sure of it, Mr. Boyd. Thank you.
Pardon me a minute, will you, please? Yes, Judge, what is it?
Mr. Boyd, this case never should have come to court in the first place. The defendants may be gypsies, but most of them were born in this country. They're American citizens, and they have every right to those mineral claims.
I'm sure you're right.
Then you might have done a better job in representing them. In my opinion, you've let your clients down badly. I don't know what your motives are, Mr. Boyd, but I consider your work to have been very poor procedure. Fortunately, however, there are federal laws that protect such people. Now, you may tell your clients that I'll render my decision at 1 o'clock sharp.
Is something the matter, Mr. Boyd?
No, nothing at all. The judge wants us back at 1 o'clock. I'll see you then. Bye.
Bye.
The judge is going to give his decision at 1 o'clock. I'm pretty sure it'll go in favor of the gypsies.
What went wrong? Thought you were going to be able to throw that case.
I tried, but it didn't work. We've got to stop that decision from being made, that's all.
How do you figure on going about it?
That's up to you. At midnight tonight, this territory becomes a state. After that, the judge won't have the power to make those decisions. So, break it up. I don't care how, just break it up.
That sounds pretty rough.
You want your share of those mineral rights, don't you? Then break it up.
Okay, Boyd. You're the boss.
What's the meaning of all this?
Sorry, Judge, you can't hold court at this place anymore.
Well, you're wrong about that, Marshal. I have until midnight tonight.
You got your dates mixed, little, ain't you, Judge? My calendar says that you was through at midnight last night.
Why, this is out-and-out subterfuge. You're just trying to stop me from holding court, that's all.
That's right, Judge. And you might as well forget it.
I've been expecting something like that.
Put you in jail, Judge, for killing a man.
That was in self-defense. He would have shot me.
I'm sorry, Judge. You'll have to tell that to a jury.
This whole thing is a frame-up, Miss Angela. Get word to Denver for me, the federal authorities. Get a writ of habeas corpus.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, a writ of habeas corpus, Miss Angela. Habeas corpus.
Take him inside and put him in a cell.
All right, Judge, inside. Well, we were lucky. He played right into our hand.
Yeah, we'll keep him locked up till midnight and turn him loose.
Oh, no, we won't. We'll hang on to him.
What do you mean? What for? But you said after midnight he has no jurisdiction here.
I've been thinking that over. We kept him from announcing his decision before the deadline, but if we turn him loose, he could claim we forced him to do so. He could make it stick.
What do we do with him?
Keep him locked up. We'll get a jury together, try him for murder, convict him, and hang him.
You'll never get away with it?
Oh, yes, we will. It'll all seem perfectly legal.
But isn't there some way somebody can get him out of jail? He told that girl to get some kind of a writ or something.
A federal writ of habeas corpus? Yes, but she'll never get that word to Denver. Not a chance of it.
But Mr. Boyd was wrong. The gypsy girl did get the message through to Denver. And 3 days later, 2 federal Secret Service men rode into the new state of Montana. And one of them carried the legal means of freeing a man from jail. Habeas corpus, deliver the body.
Monroe.
I'm Angela Monroe.
How do you do? My name's Pat Gallagher. This is my partner, Stoney Crockett.
How you doing, ma'am?
We're government agents.
I'm very happy to see both of you. This is Mr. Boyd, my attorney.
How do you do?
Well, Angela, I have to get back to town. I have some business to take care of. See you later.
Good day.
Has been trying hard to keep my people from losing our mineral rights.
Your people are gypsies, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
You don't usually find gypsies this far west.
We might not be gypsies much longer. My people want to settle down here. We will if we're given a chance.
You sent a message to Denver, miss, about a federal judge who was being held prisoner.
That's right. Did you bring the writ with you?
Yeah, we brought the writ. Who's holding this judge?
The town marshal of Bender.
What are they holding him for?
Murder. But he shot the man in self-defense.
What caused the shooting?
Some men in town want to take our mineral rights away from us, and the judge was going to rule against them, and the gang knew they had to stop him some way. But he is innocent.
Where's this marshal now?
In the town of Bender. That's about 5 miles from here, south.
Well, Stoney, I guess we'd better head for Bender. Goodbye, Miss Angeles.
So long, ma'am.
Bye.
Men riding in. They've got a writ. They're going to try and take the judge.
I thought you said they couldn't get a writ.
Never mind that. Go get the judge. We'll bring him out the back way and take him here to the saloon.
All right.
You two stall those federal men. Here they come now. Get to it.
There's no visitors allowed in there.
Well, we're not exactly visitors.
Well, then who are you?
Let's put it this way. Who are you?
Well, it's none of your business, but I'm the new deputy.
Where's the marshal?
I don't know.
Is he in there?
I've told you once I didn't know.
Well, if you don't know, you shouldn't mind if we go in and take a look.
Listen, if you two keep on making a pest of yourself, I'm going to lock you up.
I wouldn't try that if I were you.
Yeah? Then maybe you ought to try this.
Take a look inside that jail.
You're going to get in a lot of trouble protecting a peace officer.
A peace officer? We're officers ourselves, government officers.
Hey, Pat, there's nobody in it. There's cells and the back door's wide open.
I think this whole thing was started just to stall for time. What'd they do with Judge Garrison?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Where's the marshal?
Come on, start talking before I really get rough.
Well, you might take a look for him over in the saloon.
That's better.
Some people just won't learn, will they?
I got him tied up back there, but we ought to get them federal men out of town somehow.
Stop worrying. We'll get him out of town, all right. What are you doing with the coat?
Belongs to the judge. Grabbed it up and we left the jail.
Put it back at the bar. I might have use for it.
Well, Mr. Boyd.
Hello, Mr. Gallagher. Mr. Crockett.
Howdy.
Have a drink.
No, thanks. We never use it. We're looking for the town marshal.
Well, he's right over there.
You looking for me?
Yes. We're government agents. We got a writ for you.
Writ? What kind of a writ?
Habeas corpus. It commands that you deliver to us the person of one William Frederick Garrison.
Garrison. Who do I know by the name of Garrison?
Quit your stalling, Marshal. He's a circuit judge for this district, and you know it.
Yeah, you better turn him over to us, Marshal.
Well, I haven't the slightest idea where he is. If you can find him, I'll be glad to turn him over to you.
Thanks. Come on, Stoney. Stoney, I've got a feeling they're lying.
I got the same feeling.
What's the matter?
I don't know, Pat, but ever since I came into this town, I just itch all over.
Yeah, I think maybe we'd better split up. I'll go over to the courthouse and see if they made out a deposition.
All right, now I'll go over to the post office and ask a few intelligent questions.
Right.
See you.
They're going to keep looking. They're going to look real hard. Now, we got to get them out of town somehow.
Find Gomez and that other fella for me. I told you to stop worrying. I'll get him out of town.
Find out anything, Stoney?
Not a thing. Hey, look at that fancy Dan Cowboy down there in a frock coat.
Out.
That could be the judge. Come on.
Gypsy camp.
Angela,
those federal men have turned against us. They've sold out to the other side.
The federal men? But I sent for them. What do you mean, Mr. Boyd?
The marshal talked to him. He offered him a share of the mineral rights. Now they're after me. He figured with me out of the way, they won't have any more trouble.
All through this thing, my people have been on the side of the law. But if they try to hurt you, we'll fight. I'll go get help. I'm not going to let them take you.
So it's you.
That's right. Who'd you expect?
You in the habit of wearing a frock coat, Mr. Boyd?
What do you mean by that?
Well, you know what I mean by that. I don't think a frock coat looks good on an attorney. That's more what a judge would wear.
What do you want here?
You don't seem very happy to see us.
Where's the judge? You went into town to get him.
We couldn't find him.
But we're still looking.
While I was in town, I stopped by the courthouse. Went over the transcripts of your case. Your attorney here hasn't been much help to you, Miss Monroe.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I think I do. This fight in front of the courthouse, were you there when it happened?
Yes, I was. The judge was going to hand down his decision on the mineral rights.
At what time?
1 o'clock.
What are you driving at, Gallagher?
You were the attorney on the case. Why weren't you there?
I'd have been there when court was called.
How long did the fight last, Miss Angela?
Oh, I don't know.
Was Mr. Boyd there during the fight?
No, he wasn't. I didn't see him anyway.
Where were you, Mr. Boyd?
What are you inferring?
I think you're part of the gang in town. As a matter of fact, you might even be the ringleader.
You're out of your mind.
No, come on. What happened to the frock coat, Mr. Boyd?
What frock coat?
Now, you know what I'm talking about. Don't stall, Boyd.
You're under arrest, Boyd. We're taking you into town.
You'd better be right, Gallagher.
You hadn't been wrong in a long time. Now, just be a nice fella. Move out. So she's on our side, eh? What's the pitch, Pat?
Boyd must have sold her quite a story.
We're sure in a real mess.
You lawmen, always ready to arrest the wrong victim.
Now, you listen to me. Boyd's selling you a bill of goods. He's framing you and your people, and we can prove it.
You thought you could cheat my people, you and the rest of them. Well, you're wrong. Our men are riding into town right now, and they're going to bring back Judge Garrison if they have to fight to do it.
What about Boyd? He ride in with them, too?
Mr. Boyd rode on ahead to be our advisor against you and your partner.
How much of a fool can you be? Boyd set up an ambush for your men. They don't have a chance.
You don't have a chance. You see.
The camp's clear. You got the knife?
Yeah. My boot.
The top one.
Get it?
Yeah.
We've got to get to town before it's too late to help those gypsies.
Yeah, but how are we going to do it? We don't know where the horses are and our guns are gone.
We'll have to split up and find them.
You know, cut the circle?
Yeah. Look, you take the south end of camp.
Yeah?
I'll take the north end up near the rocks. The first one that finds the horses.
Give the whistle.
Right. Good luck. How do you feel?
I'm all right.
I'm sorry you landed so hard. I had to stop you from driving that knife into my back.
I don't care. You can't stop them now anyway.
Wait a minute. I want to show you something. I've been trying to tell you about this for some time. This proves that Boyd's behind all your people's troubles.
How does it prove it?
He wore this coat into camp, then hid it behind that rock to keep you from seeing him wearing it. Look at that. Read it.
Property of William F. Garrison.
Yes, Judge Garrison. This is his coat. Now, do you still think Boyd's innocent?
I was wrong, terribly wrong. I've got to stop my men. I have to, Pat, I just have to.
But how?
We can go through the marshes.
Do you know the way?
Yes.
Good. Now, my partner and I'll have to have our horses and our guns.
Of course, come with me.
Here. People, you head down there and turn them back to camp. Stoney and I'll ride into town.
Alone?
Yeah, getting the judge is our business. We'll take care of it.
The gypsies are coming into town to try to take the judge. Get the men ready. We want to be waiting for them. Oh, and have the judge outside when they get here. As soon as the shooting starts, make sure he gets the first bullet. That way, we can blame it on those federal men.
Well, that's a good idea. That'll save us the trouble of rigging a trial.
Well, looks like they're not going to show. Let's take the judge over to Carter's and try him as we planned.
What kind of a trial will that be, Boyd? A rigged jury, a mockery?
That's right, Your Honor. We're going to try you, find you guilty, and hang you before you even have time to think about it.
You'll never get away with this. The federal government will act somehow.
They've tried to act before, Your Honor. All they've done so far is pull boners.
Look, federal men.
Let them come. We're ready for them.
Now, they're again, Stone.
Every time I get near this town, I start to itch.
Yeah, I got a feeling somebody's itching to take a shot at us. Come on.
One word out of you and you get a bullet right through your head.
Where's the keys to the handcuffs?
I've got the writ of habeas corpus, Judge.
From now on, you're a free man.
You won't be free, Boyd, for about 20 years.
I'll personally see to that.
Mr. Gallagher, you've saved the judge.
Yes, we've saved the judge. I want to tell you, Judge, that we're sorry that we were so late.
Personally, I feel you couldn't have gotten here at a better time. And you can tell your people that I've made my decision in their favor. And I'll see to it that it stands up.
Here, Judge, you may need these.
All right, come on.
Oh, that's wonderful. By the way, you're both invited to our celebration.
Well, thank you very much.
Gee, I hope there's a lot of food.
But we've got another assignment.
Oh, gee.
Goodbye, Asa.
Goodbye, and thank you.
Goodbye, miss.
Goodbye.
Hey, Stoney! You stole the star of my show! Wait for me! Pat got him!
Hope you enjoyed this episode of Cowboy G-Men, brought to you free here on the internet by Wild West Toys Toy Gun Town website. And we hope you'll come by and see us and see all that we have to offer. It's not just cap guns, although we are the only manufacturer of American-made Western toy cap guns and have been for over a decade now. Thanks again for joining us. Come by and see us at toyguntown.com. We hope to see you on down the trail. Have a great day.